Well, okay. We're back. How about that?
Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to the Best Damn Game Podcast, episode 25. Unfortunately,
25.
unfortunately, we missed last week. Sorry everybody, but
I was down
I, w-
sick, so it's my fault.
I was a little busy as well too, so probably wasn't the best timing. But we're here now. We got Smoke with us on the podcast today.
Yes, sir.
Um, we also want to give a little shout out to our CS:GO team because since we missed last week, we didn't get to announce that we made the grand finals. We won ESEA main, going into advanced. Um, yeah,
Hey,
team was looking
hey.
really great. Honestly, I was really surprised to see the turnout. And unfortunately, today we had got news that one of our fifth players, Caustic, is going to be stepping away from the team. But it's just because he's taking stuff away from competitive play. Guess he just, been playing for a really long time. Had a great season, so I guess it's a way to get out of there. I mean, come out on top. Um, so yeah, proud of the boys, proud of the CS. Everything's going really great. We want to talk about a little bit. Well, we can talk about our main sponsor this week, Arma.
Arma.
10% off the shop.
It's Arma.
Um, and now we can jump into Modern Warfare 3. I know Smoke has done
I,
some gaming on Modern Warfare 3 on the beta.
I've seen he's been playing. He's been in the Discord
I
freaking
bet.
playing, man. I noticed.
Yep. Yeah, it's
It helps if I'm on the
but it's
right.
not been too bad. Not been too bad.
Uh-oh. I at least had to have one hiccup here, boys. Had the sound
Yeah,
on
well.
still.
It's always
all right.
tradition.
It is.
Yeah, so this is a little bit of Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. But yeah, what did you think? What was your
It's
opinion
alright.
on it?
It's not too bad. There's a couple of bugs that I seem to be the only person that didn't notice it, but the name tags above people's heads are a big problem in the beta.
Too
They
big,
were
too
ri-
small?
I think because the text isn't like in a bold font, it's like in a really narrow font. It almost looks like it's faded, so you can't actually see your teammates. So you end up shooting them because the text is very hard to see.
And friendly fire is on, so depending on the game
Yeah,
mode or all game mode?
friendly fire isn't on. No,
Oh, okay. You're just
I know,
shooting
but
people.
you just shoot them and that, and then they go,
And-
and then they end up shooting at you, and you're like, why are you shooting me? I'm like, I can't help it. I
It
can't
just makes
actually
an
see the
awkward
names.
situation.
Then you give
Okay.
away your position and all that shit, man.
Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about
Yeah,
that.
you know, you give away your position and
We did see some of the Modern Warfare 2 maps, though. Some of the old school maps and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool. High Rise, I think, was one of the first maps that you had played on, I think, that I was watching you. One of the
Yeah.
first. That looked really solid.
I say
Um,
I saw
I think the only-
Favela.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
only bug I encountered on the game, and that so far, which I think I've only come across, I don't heard anyone else come across it, is the reload glitch. That's back. Is in the beta.
Very nice. Who doesn't love a good
Matter of
reload
times I've got to
glitch?
reload my gun, and then I'm like, oh, no bullets. I'll reload again. Great.
I say who doesn't love a good reload glitch, man?
The UI, the and everything like that it's exactly like Modern
It
Warfare
is.
2 that just came out, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they kept this.
Average
thing.
time to kill. Okay.
The slide mechanics and the movement is definitely better. It's definitely not as slow paced as Modern Warfare 2. Like, they've increased the slide, but obviously now the slide depends on what gear you have.
Yep.
Now if you have tactical gloves or something, you reload faster, but then if you have light boots, you can slide like I think a further distance, but you have heavy boots, you can slide like a shorter distance. I think it all depends on what gear you wear now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So if you want to slide further, and that obviously you wear certain boots, but if you don't want, it's more of like you slide and then there's like a pause before you can shoot, and that all depends on the boots and all the gear you wear.
And for this beta, it was strictly just online play. There was nothing that had to do with zombies or anything of that sort. I'm guessing. I don't know. I haven't really looked too much into it. No.
No,
Okay.
it's Mosh Pit, Ground War, and then they added, I think I think it was Sunday, they had the open beta to everyone, and that they added Search and Destroy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
know I've seen some videos of the zombies, and they look pretty phenomenal, to be honest. But kind of a sucker
But
for that.
Well, the,
from a graphical perspective, it is better. I know it's pretty much, it seems like it's the same game, but considering I used to play the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 from 2009, like the way they've actually redesigned the maps and the colours and the vibrancy of the map is pretty good going. I'll give them
Yeah, I
that.
mean, honestly, yeah. When you had
They
played
look really
Favela the
nice.
other day, it was actually pretty surprising. I was watching Favela, and there was a lot more. I don't know how to explain it. More green, I guess. There's a lot more plant life and stuff like that. A little bit more things that gave a little more life to the map. Maybe I just didn't remember it, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't there. They've livened up some things, which I thought was pretty cool.
I'll be honest. I don't think I was able to check out any of it. Usually I'm one of them that'll play like this stuff and just give it a shot, but I don't think I had a chance to check out it at all.
Yeah, me too. I was kind of busy. I got a couple, minutes to watch it when Smoke was playing, but
Yep. Yep.
um, seemed like he had quite a bit of fun on it too, though. Those scoreboard. Uh,
My favorite map out of all of them is Rust.
Oh, Rust is
Yeah.
back, huh?
Yeah. But
Russ is
fine.
always just such a big gangbang for me, though. It was always like spawn boom, die. Like
Kind
I
of
don't
like
know,
Shipment.
yeah. Shipment's even worse. Oh my
Yes.
god. I remember the Modern Warfare 2, the other one that came out. They were like, "Oh, Shipment's back." I was like, "Out of all maps, really? You gotta bring
You
back
gotta
Shipment?"
bring.
Like,
Get.
I know you're laughing about it, but I kind of like Shipment. I
of course.
play it.
If you
I
like Russ,
play
you
it
like
just
Shipment.
because. I know, but I like the small maps. I know they're chaotic, yeah. But and then obviously when Modern Warfare 2019 come out, obviously the spawns were broken, weren't they? Dramatically,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
actually just spawning on
Yeah.
top of each other. But I just played it just because it's so broken that you might as well just not cry about it, just fucking laugh about it. So I just played it just because it was just funny. To be honest, I didn't care just dying every second, and my KD was like -20.
How did you feel about the guns and stuff like that? Very similar to the other Modern Warfare that had come out, or how do you feel like recoil control, gun strength, all that? Like, is there anything overpowered in the gun? Because I remember, like, you take like Cold War as a game. They had like Marshalls, were the dual shotguns that you could just one tap everybody. Is there any guns that are just like overpowered that you felt like, or?
I feel like I think the meta of the beta was probably the MCW, I think. And then there was another gun which I was using. It was pretty well. It had the double barrel on it with the scope that I was using. It was the AM9 or something, and that. Them two are
Okay.
quite overpowered. But
Yeah.
I was trying the dual Renettis going around,
Yeah.
and that. They're not too bad, and that. But I like the movement now. The movement is better now. You can mantle quicker and you can slide quicker. So if you're running around with a riot shield in your back and you've got a knife in your hand, or you've got dual Renettis and that, you can move and mantle pretty quick around the map.
Okay,
Right.
so movement's a little more fluent.
So if anyone wants any knife shots or anything like that, they're gonna have a blast.
Kill streaks are same as usual. I see
Yeah.
here UAV or airstrike. All right, so
Yeah, it looks like the normal.
you don't have like an attack chopper or something like that, I hope, or because that's
I'm sure that's still there. It's just.
I think it's still there, but for the beta they only had us use like specific kill streaks. You couldn't unlock them.
I think for the beta they had it more of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the original, where you just had the UAV, the airstrike, and then
attack chopper or something.
you had an attack chopper, something like that.
Yeah.
So
that's all we had access to.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. I actually rather that, to be honest, when it comes down to kill streaks. I'm not like the big fan of the heavy gunner AC 130. Remember that in the Modern Warfare 2 game where you would just get bombed? Yeah, it was insane. Like Jesus. Game modes, same things. Capture the flag and search and destroy and all that. What did that guy just say on the video? I think spawns are.
That was a professional player named Karma from, I think he's on Optic right now. He said he thought the spawns are the worst he's ever seen.
Oh really? Okay, so that's one of the things.
The spawns are kind of chalked, and I watched a video on FaZe Jeff that was reviewing the spawns on a domination match in High Rise, and it is a quite interesting video, to be honest. It's like the spawns are like really confusing. Like obviously on the High Rise you got the high level and then you got the underground. Now when you go to the flag, one of the flags, you spawn, well, the opposite team spawns on your side but underneath the map. So on the underground, but it doesn't spawn on top. So every time you spawn, you're spawning underneath the map and not on the top player. But you're spawning on the opposite team's flag. So when you spawn and then you are going to the other flag, the enemy team is spawning directly behind you. So when you turn around, you die. It's great.
Okay,
Yikes.
so then I can definitely understand what
Yikes. Yeah, that's a rough one.
But I mean, what FPS game has gun spawns, right? I mean, geez, it's always been frustrating for me, unless I'm just a complainer. But I mean, I've never really had.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, it goes a little bit of both. 50-50.
Wow.
50-50.
Yeah.
50 you live, 50 you die.
You know what map I want them to bring back? We need to bring back Carrington.
Oh my god. Yes. Carrington would be amazing. I love that. I spent so many hours on that map.
I know. I did too. That and my good old Call of Duty 1 Harbor.
Oh yeah. Harbor would be amazing. True. I didn't think about that. Actually, Harbor was one of the top ones as well.
Oh my gosh. But that was back in the days of rifles only though too, man. You just had a Mosin Nagant. That was it. That and the Car 98.
I don't think it fit into the Modern Warfare unless they're going back to some kind of.
Well, I'm sure they have like single, like one shot semi-auto gun type things. Even bolt actions, they probably do. They probably have the cars still. The cars in every fucking game. It feels like.
Yeah, Car 98 is true.
Yeah.
A lot of the games.
I'd like to mention something, right? Modern Warfare 3 comes out, right? Yeah. So you've got, I think it's Spec Ops and that campaign, multiplayer, Warzone, zombies. Does anyone want to guess how big the file size is going to be?
Oh god,
that's a lot of content.
Oh, I'm glad it's like they listened to me though, because I remember. I mean, when the last Call of Duty came out, how much did I complain about how it was like, Jesus, how Cold War had so many game modes where you had zombies and you had several different types of zombie modes. And then afterwards you had gun game, you had what was it, prop hunt. There were so many things other than just the normal game modes that you could play. And I feel like now they're finally starting to listen to the community and going, okay, maybe we might not have, might be a copy-paste game or whatever the fuck it is, but at least they're actually coming with something that's entertaining and it's not just, ranked and normal game modes like deathmatch, search and destroy and stuff like that. At least there's going to have zombies and different things that's going to entice the community to play, not just competitive too. So, or when you get bored of playing competitive. Or.
Do you know what I've just come up with this now you mentioned ranked. You know, it sounds really intriguing. Ranked zombies.
Oh my god, I knew you were going there.
That would be great.
Like okay, well, like Left 4 Dead style, like where you would play the zombie and then.
That'd be good. I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that.
That'd be a zombie fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah, but no, definitely looks good. And I mean, I don't know for the price point, everything like that at the beginning, if I'm gonna actually buy it right away, but. Yeah, I'm gonna look at what people say when it actually comes out.
I will say, this is the first time in probably about 10 years that I still haven't pre-ordered it yet. I still have not.
There's always Black Friday and Cyber Monday coming up, so
That's true.
I think the only one I ever pre-ordered was the actual legitimate Modern Warfare 2 when it had come out. Other than that, I don't
Oh
think
God,
that-
I pre-ordered most of them. I pre-ordered a lot of games.
yeah, I
Oh
know.
goodness.
Starfield was definitely one of them.
Ah.
Have you played Starfield a little bit lately, or?
I have not, dude. My focus has been back on school, man, and that's been my fucking life right now. It's
Yeah,
just fucking
understandable.
school. So
I've been hearing people talk to me about how they've really been enjoying Starfield and also like the whole fucking campaign and whatnot, or
yeah,
however it worked.
I did finish Phantom Liberty of Cyberpunk though. I did
Oh,
finally finish that, and it was fantastic. I
yeah.
fucking loved it.
How much time
Yes.
did it take to go through?
Uh,
Decent amount of time. I'm guessing.
probably 8 hours or so, I would say.
Oh, okay.
So not bad, not bad.
And hit those expectations.
Yep, yep. But I have low
Uh,
expectations for games anyway. I just want to enjoy them. As long as I enjoy it, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit how
Uh,
long it is.
That's the
Oh,
one game that I feel bad that I haven't tried. Cyberpunk, I haven't tried it,
Yeah.
but because there was so much negativity to it. But I mean, every time I see videos of it and stuff like that, I think it looks great. I mean, is it
Like,
just the bugs in the game that is like a big issue, or did
when
you run into many
when it
bugs while you were playing
first
Phantom?
when it first came out, that was the big issue. Is that it was just it was not in great shape, but they were forced to get it out for their investors. That was the only thing. They were forced to push it out because of their investors.
But now it's fun. Like
Now it's good. They just had the big 2.0 update. They're up to 2.1 now. Phantom Liberty came out. But that for the most part is going to be it for Cyberpunk though. At least this
Oh,
this
okay.
iteration of Cyberpunk.
they're working on Cyberpunk 2, which I've
But
heard about.
but they're
from
switching to Unreal Engine 5. That's the thing. They went away from their own engine.
Okay,
And so
got a
that
question for you.
yeah.
Got a question for
what
you.
didn't?
Do you prefer the Phantom City? So basically, the Phantom City DLC, yeah.
Yep.
Do you feel that that DLC has made up for the bad launch of Cyberpunk originally? It made it up.
I was fine with the bad launch of Cyberpunk. I'm being completely honest with you.
I
played
got
the
it on.
shit out of that game,
Yeah,
even
I
when
didn't
it
even
was
hear you
broken.
complain ever, not even once. like,
Even
about
when it
the
was
game.
broken, I was playing that thing. I think
But
in the first couple months it came out, I think I ended up playing enough that I went through the main campaign like twice.
I think I got
Jesus,
it on
okay.
I think I got it on PlayStation, and I played it 2 weeks, and then PlayStation went, "Oh, we're issuing refunds and that taken off the store," so I got my money back.
Yeah, yeah. I'd say
that's like me in
I
the Far Cry games.
I had
love
it on
those things.
Xbox and they did not do that. But I'm
But
fine with
Cyberpunk
it.
took a long time to develop. No,
It did.
something like it was like 10
It
years,
did.
or maybe I'm
Yes.
being a little.
Yeah, no,
Was it 10
it
years?
it
It
took
was something like that. It was long. It was Duke
It-
Nukem-ish.
it did. It took a long while to.
I mean, how long did it take to make Duke Nukem Forever? I know it's
Oh
a
my
old
god.
topic.
Oh my god. I remember that it took them forever to make Duke Nukem Forever.
14 years.
Yep.
1996 to 2011. That is
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
But you know,
I think the only thing I didn't like about Cyberpunk is there's all these nice graphic cards out there, all the 40 series and that lot,
Yeah.
but it still struggles to hit 100 FPS. I don't get it.
Does
Does it have like a power problem? It can't adapt to the graphic cards. Like doesn't matter what you have a 30 series or 40 series, it's still struggling to even hit 90 FPS.
which
Surely
game?
that Cyberpunk.
Well, damn.
yeah. I want to say that was probably more of the engine problem than it was the actual game. I want to say the game or the engine that the game was built on probably has its own issues, especially with newer
Built on
graphics
the-
cards.
The
It was
Red
Probably
engine?
probably limitations in it because obviously
Yes.
it looks visually amazing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I think all that neons and all that stuff does probably require a lot of power, and it just wasn't running
Yeah,
on the
and
right.
I think they were kind of after they did Cyberpunk. I think the Red Engine was kind of obsolete in a lot of ways, and so they didn't worry about manipulating it enough to smoothly run on those graphics cards. Would be my guess because they're done with the Red Engine. So, that is more my guess is that it was probably more of an engine issue than it is a game issue.
Man, do games run heavy these days? Since I've upgraded my PC, I got like the 3080 or whatever the hell it is in my PC my brother got me. Damn, that shit just runs so hot and so loud. And like it's insane. I mean, what the hell was wrong with like I don't know. I didn't have my other PCs were fine. I didn't have like it didn't run this loud and this hot. Like I don't even need to have heating in my apartment no more. It's my PC, it's my heating.
Yeah. Well, that's like I was talking to you about my 1080 Ti. I got it switched out with my brother's 2080. I'm almost positive my 1080 Ti runs better than this 2080 does.
Yeah, it's crazy. They powered the shit out of those video cards back in the day. Like my 1070 Ti, I was just playing on it not too long ago, a 1070 Ti, and I had no issues playing any of the games. And it ran fucking quiet. My PC was dead quiet. It ran cool as hell. Now I upgraded to the friggin' new generation. Damn, everything is loud.
It's loud.
And, yeah. What other topics do we have on the list here?
Got it.
Lords of the Fallen. I don't know. We can jump into one of these game trailers or something like that.
Let's do it. We got some Lords of the Fallen coming up. Oh, I did it again. That fucking startled me that time. I didn't know I kept the sound on.
I like it.
What the hell? Is this supposed to be like another Dark Souls-esque game? Is that what this is?
So this game is Lords of the Fallen introduces an all-new epic RPG adventure in a vast, interconnected world, more than 5 times larger than the original game. So I don't know. I guess there was.
Oh, that's right. There was a Lords of the Fallen. Yes, there was. It was a pretty long time ago too, I think.
It's a fabled dark crusader. Embark on an epic quest to overthrow some demon god. So.
Yeah, I mean that kind of looks like a demon god. I'll give him that.
Maybe some kind of God of War vibe. I don't know.
Graphically, it looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that one. It definitely gives off like the Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, see Palmer in the chat had said that. Yeah, some kind of Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I mean, this caught my eye just because it looked pretty.
It does. It does look pretty.
The developers are Hexworks. Not sure exactly.
Oh, I've heard that name before.
They've done a lot of sniper games.
Okay, they're the sniper.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I've heard of it from. Because the sniper series was a big series. Not so much anymore, I don't think, but it was.
Looks like it's a solid game though.
Yeah, definitely.
No release date yet. So, but price point's gonna be $79.99, like most games.
Yep. That's not surprising. It almost gives me Darksiders vibes. You guys remember those games, Darksiders?
Don't remember though. Darksiders. Let me go look it up right now. Oh, okay, yeah, that does. Okay.
Yeah, it almost gives me Darksiders vibes.
Yeah, you're right.
I was going to say something completely different. I'm probably going to get shot in the chat.
Let's do this.
From the beginning, I know it's nothing to do with it, but from the beginning of the trailer, I kind of got a little bit of Devil May Cry, and that's completely something different. But just by certain movements and mechanics, it kind of remind me of that.
Yeah.
Devil May Cry is my favorite.
And that's what I thought as well with Palmer. It's come out. I think it's out.
Oh yeah, it came out the 13th. Yeah,
yes.
I see here on Steam.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I was like, I thought
So-
the game came out, but I wasn't sure. So
So yeah,
That's nice.
brand new, so people can go and check it out.
yeah, definitely give it.
Right now, just to say, Lords of the Fallen does have a live stream on Steam that you could watch gameplay and stuff like that.
I wonder
right
if it's
now,
on
so-
Game Pass.
And I was looking at some of the gameplay, and it was actually it looked really cool. Honestly, some nice running around and stuff. Yeah, you have all kinds of vendors and this and that. You
Yep.
can buy things off
Yep.
of.
Yep.
It's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Did
we
this
could jump
this
into
came out too, I believe. The New World expansion.
Yeah, so this is something we were supposed to talk about on our last pod, but yeah, so it's been out for about a week now or so, week or two. Surprisingly, actually, there's quite a bit of people that have been playing it. A lot of people, my friends list and stuff like that. People that actually hated on the New World game, saying that they kind of abandoned it and yada yada, and they said they weren't going to go back to it. And then now, a whole influx of people are going back to it.
At least this trailer is now giving me off World of Warcraft vibes.
I think that's what they're trying to go with, right? They try to grab some of the World of Warcraft people.
But
Like,
New World,
obviously, like look at that, the Minotaur and stuff.
yeah.
It's
New World is free to play though, right? Or did they add a subscription?
Pretty sure it's free to play, if I'm not mistaken.
I want to say it's free to play.
The one big problem with New World is it doesn't matter how many expansions you add to it or whatever you try to do to it. Just as an example for me as a player in the game, there was a glitch that I think a lot of people know about it, but there was a glitch with the housing for a long time in the game and didn't fix it for about 6 months. So I'm literally one of the richest people in New World. Like if I can go back to the game, I have bajillions of dollars in the game. Like I have an infinite amount of money in the game because there was a glitch where every time you went to the housing, you would buy a house and then it wouldn't take the money out, and then you could sell the house, and then afterwards you could just keep doing it over and over again. And if it was something of that sort, and then you can just make a bunch of money. Or is there? And now they just still haven't fixed or patched it. I guess they patched it and everything, but I still have all my money and all my
Still
stuff.
have all your money.
Yeah, so
I like it. Hey, you know.
So that's the one thing that's kind of like, yeah, it's like a lot of people that I know, they're not gonna go back to it because like, well, what are you gonna go back to? You know, you already have, you're already rich beyond belief. So, but anyways, I mean, some people like it for the content that's there. My cousin Ben has been playing it for the content. He likes it. So
I say I played it when it was first coming out. I think I was part of the alpha or the beta, and then I had it. I enjoyed it when it first came out, but it's the MMO problem with me is I get bored.
yeah.
Especially because most of the time I'm playing by myself. So
see, that's the thing is that's exactly what I was about to say. An MMO, like, or even the RPG games like Diablo or whatever, I feel like in my experience they're boring unless you experience it with someone else.
yeah,
Like I couldn't play WoW, I couldn't play Diablo or whatever unless I'm experiencing it with someone else and I'm building a character with them and stuff like that. If not, at a certain point, I just hit a wall and I'm like, all right, well, what am I doing? I'm just grinding and grinding for nothing, you know. So yeah, I mean, seems cool. I know a lot of people are gonna be checking it out. It is free. It's an MMO. I want to go into a different genre a little bit, get away from some of the things that we've been talking about normally.
Yeah,
I thought MMO would be a little bit different. So
MMOs
if you guys
are
are
always
interested,
good.
check it out. I mean, if you're starting fresh now in New World and stuff like that, and they're actually putting eyes on it, it probably isn't that bad. It's just for me and my experience and other people that have played the game in the past, if you've already kind of have everything you want, what's the point, right? It's kind of like WoW, talking about how you said it. Like I played the same thing. I played like WoW Classic and all that. Played the hardcore mode. As soon as you get to 60, and then you do all that, well, what do you have to do afterwards? You know, like you hit the max level, you hit everything. There's really no end content. So it seems like that's what New World has done, though. They added the end of the game content.
Yeah,
What extent? To what extent, right? You're going to do it, and then you're going to get bored of it at a certain point. But anyway. Yeah, so we can jump into it. Do you want to say anything before we finish the New World
yeah.
topic?
Anyone else? Smoke? You got anything?
I'll be honest, I don't even know the New World franchise.
It's an Amazon game.
It's
Amazon MMO.
Amazon MMO. Yep.
I have not got a clue. I was just letting
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, let's let me
Like
All good.
basically
All
the
good.
game like took like a like it was like a big like this and it declined and then it went back up and then now it's kind of just like at a stable, I guess. Like I don't even know how to explain it. Like
sounds like most companies out there.
yeah, most of them, yeah, true. I mean, except the Call of Duty franchise, they can just come up with bullshit and people will just keep buying again.
They don't go up and down. They just stay down.
You just hit little tiny bumps once in a while. All right.
Yep.
I don't know what's the other game that we have. Phantom Hellcat. That's on.
All right. Let's take a look. I've never heard of it either. Iron Bird.
We're going into the unknown.
All in. Okay.
So, Phantom Hellcat is a dynamic slasher platformer. Create showy combos in a theatrical setting on your way through deadly plays to save your mother from demons. Oh my god, another game.
What?
Fighting demons off.
What?
Right, after we watch the trailer, I'm gonna say something because it made me laugh when I thought about it.
Well, I was about to say, now this gives me Devil May Cry vibes.
No, it doesn't. No, it's something even funnier.
Oh yeah, if you want to play something that's hack and slash, so
Yeah.
once again,
Some
something a
people
little bit
like the
different.
hack and slash. Yeah.
Right, so basically, when the woman was slashing everyone, yeah, and that the effects coming off the sword, yeah. This is really fucking stupid. Kind of reminded me of Fruit Ninja.
Fruit Ninja.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yes.
I could definitely see that. Yeah.
I don't know if you could play this one on on your phone, but
Not with that attitude.
yeah. Let's see. Let me see. What platforms is it available on? Oh, it's available on Windows, Xbox, PlayStation, not everything except a phone. So.
Yep, no mobile. No mobile.
That's right, cloud streaming to my phone.
There you go.
Coming soon. No release date for it yet. But yeah, something that seems. Let's see what the description is here. When demons kidnap Jolene's mother, the young woman must take the stage and save her. But in the world of plays and props, things are not always what they appear to be. All right. Interesting.
What? Okay.
No price point for it yet. So
Yeah, I mean, my guess looking at the game, you're gonna look probably about $29.99, $39.99. That'd be my guess. If it's any more than that, then yeah, it's probably would be not a no buy on my end.
yeah, no, I don't. I'm trying to look at the developer. It's Iron Bird Creations, but they haven't really. They don't have anything listed. I don't see anything. So, other than a game called Red Wings, if I'm not mistaken.
Red Wings.
Yeah.
They make good boots.
Is that a boot company or something?
I want to say Red Wings is. Is it Red Wings? Is that a boot company? Yeah, Red Wing Boots. That's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
They make like construction boots and all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're damn, they're expensive. All right. So what was the next topic that we wanted to jump into here? There was Steel Rising, which is a game that I thought was
Rising. God damn it!
Wow.
Fucking sound.
Steel Rising is an action role-playing video game developed by Spiders.
Spiders. Why does this feels like near Automata?
Paris, 1789. The French Revolution has been suppressed with bloodshed.
Assassin's Creed.
There's merciless mechanical army, mysterious Ottoman masterpiece. I don't know. Something about some king armies, an action RPG. So.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Liza P that just came out too.
Price point's like $50.
What the hell? She's a
Steam.
puppet. Oof.
I don't know what he's fighting like a.
Yeah,
He was
I
fighting
mean,
a clock
this
or something.
definitely feels like the game Lies of P that just came out. That's Pinocchio.
Oh yeah, I didn't get
Yeah,
a good chance to look into Liza P.
yeah, no, that's exactly what that game looks like to me.
I know we had talked about it a little bit on another podcast.
I'm not going to say what I'm going to say. Nope, not going to do it.
No
Not
way,
just
what's
not,
wrong?
just not going to do it. It's just what the woman was battling. So it's battling like, was it a candle or a clock or whatever? Is that what I'm looking at?
Yeah, it looked like a grandfather's clock.
I was gonna say,
What the hell?
I know I lost a little bit of respect for the last comment, yeah, but I probably think I'm gonna lose all respect for this comment. I know it's coming. Well, it looked like the woman obviously was fighting like a candle and a clock and all that. It just felt like the woman was fighting the characters in Beauty and the Beast.
Oh my
It
god.
did. It did. I agree. I agree.
We got the candle, you got the clock.
Yeah, yeah,
And this is
yeah,
on the the Silk engine. And it's funny when you look up this game, it actually says related searches Liza P.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, it looks
Oh.
like almost exactly like Liza P, just with a female main uh, protagonist.
Well, this actually, let's jump into this next topic because I think this is actually pretty fucking hilarious. We're talking about an Among Us 2. And actually, this looks
No,
pretty interesting.
this is something different. This is not Among Us. This is the
Well,
Wolf Among Us.
the Wolf Among Us.
Fucking finally, they
But
fucking
I think it's a type. It's of a type of Among Us, isn't it? Like
no.
you,
This is Telltale.
no,
This is
no. But like
Telltale
the
Games.
type of game that it is.
No, it's story.
Oh yeah, it's a story.
It's
Okay.
like you remember Telltale's Walking Dead, the one where you play as Clementine.
Oh, okay.
That's these guys. There's a Wolf Among Us, which is
That's
like,
epic.
yeah. This is these guys. I've been
Okay,
waiting
that's
for this
cool.
fucking game since they announced it like 3 or 4 years ago that they were doing a number 2 to Wolf Among Us.
Trying to look for. So this is it's going to be coming out. It says Q1 of 2024 on the Unreal Engine.
Okay. Good. So,
But yeah, this is one of the first looks that we get to see of it. So
yep. Whoa! Looks like he's in a support group. That doesn't surprise me. Uh-oh.
Looks like pretty good animated
Yeah.
kind of like the reflections on the
So it
characters.
says play as Bigby, the big bad wolf, and
Yep.
sheriff of Fabletown as you return a gritty detective noir world where there are no fairy tale endings.
So good.
The Wolf
It's-
Among Us picks up 6 months after the event of Season 1. It's winter
Okay.
in New York City, and a new case threatens across the line between Fabletown and the NYPD. How you choose to approach it could determine the future of the Fable community. Oh, that's actually really
yes,
cool.
sir. If you've never played The Wolf Among Us, fucking play it. It is so good.
Yeah, most definitely. I'll look
It
into
is
it.
so good. But yeah,
I know I did the Walking Dead games, and the Walking Dead games are really fun.
Yes. That this
enjoyed that.
is those guys. So
Surprisingly, for a guy that's not like really into story-driven things, for some reason, it captured my attention.
I love Telltale. I love the way they do their stories, man.
I think they're really unique compared to any other game that I've played. Honestly,
I
I
will
like how they do.
say that for The Walking Dead, I think I ended after whatever one is the one that she kills Lee. That's like number. Is that the end of season 1 of Walking Dead?
I don't remember what season it is. Been a while. But yeah, I mean, they're coming out with some solid games. I think this will be interesting. So
Yep.
keep an
So,
eye out if anybody. And I like this. We had like a few different topics, different games. So I think one of the last topics that we have is going to be a game called Pragmata. Um,
Pragmata. We got it.
yep.
Okay.
So this is going to be a game that's going
Look
to be
at
based
that.
more on space. So travel to a dystopian near future and explore a unique lunar world. It's something that's going to be available not on it's on console, so PlayStation and Xbox, but not on PC. I think. If I'm
Not
mistaken,
on
if I'm catching
PC.
it. Oh no, yeah, on PC. It says Microsoft Windows.
Yeah.
Okay, it just
Yeah.
wasn't listed there.
Yep.
Graphically, it looks like it's on Real Engine 5.
Let me go see what engine it's on. It's on the RE engine, which is the same engine as Devil May Cry, Monster Hunter Rise, Street Fighter 6, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I think RE is I think it's the Resident Evil engine.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah. Looks good though. I like it.
It does. It does.
This was the main thing is it really caught my attention. This trailer, I was like, holy shit, this is pretty.
There's some blue eyes. Oh, it's a kiddo. And a see-through cat.
Um.
Oh. Oh.
What's the story behind this?
Oh.
Though? Oh, so it's a Capcom game. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, since it was RE.
I was gonna say, if it's on the RE engine, I think that's a Capcom engine. So it's. Whoa.
I'm just trying to look at.
What the hell happened there?
Pragmata involves a man in a spacesuit, a little girl, and a holographic robotic cat, seemingly existing together at the end of the world. While we know the game will be a sci-fi adventure,
Whoa.
little else known about the Pragmata at this moment.
Okay.
All right, so
That's
cat, little
good
girl,
enough for me.
dude,
Good enough for me.
space.
Where's the kitty?
Yeah, what the fuck's the cat?
Where'd the kitty
Well,
go?
if the cat's here right now, I don't
Whoa.
think he's.
Is she a robot?
The kitty could probably fly. Let's be honest.
He has 9 lives.
True.
He can
Well, he's a
fall from
robot.
this.
He could fly. He could probably
Whoa.
fly.
I have no idea what the hell's happening right now. But
No, me either. They got sucked out to space. That's all I can see. Okay. Okay. I took. Oh,
it's very,
Most
a little
like-
confusing, but at the same time, kind of seems interesting. I don't know.
It's almost like there was like a end of the world apocalypse on Earth and that, and then they got sucked into like the moon or Mars.
Wait,
They have to live on Mars.
How is he in a suit and she's not in a suit and she's fine? I'm confused right now.
Well, did you see her eyes?
I
when
think
she did say,
she's a robot.
robot.
I think she's a robot. Yeah, I think she's a robot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it.
No,
Went through our
hold
topic. That was
on.
great.
We missed
Whoa,
something big.
What? What did we miss?
Xbox box Activision.
Oh yes. That's true.
It finally came through. I think. What was it? Yesterday or 2 days ago?
I don't like this topic
Why not?
because I'm a PlayStation person.
Oh well, that's a
But
shame.
Didn't they say like they're gonna keep Call of Duty and all that until like 2027 or something of that sort? So
I think it's 10 years.
Oh, 10 years. Oh, you're fine.
10.
I mean, your console's not even gonna last 10 years anyways. So
I'm not sad about that. I was sad about the other franchises that they brought over to Xbox, which was two of my favourite games, which is Spyro and Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, well, they did that before they bought Activision, though. Spyro and Crash Bandicoot have been on Xbox for.
The last Crash Bandicoot was Crash Bandicoot 4, and that came out on PS5.
It came out on Xbox like 6 months later.
Yeah.
And Spyro's been on there since whatever that little trophy game that they used to have.
Wait,
The
Crash
Skip it.
Bandicoot is like going to become only Xbox, or?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay, no, because I was like, it's a PlayStation game. That wouldn't make any sense. But
It's an Activision game. It's not a PlayStation game.
well, come on. When we were children, we played on fucking PlayStation. And we played Crash Bandicoot.
It's still
okay?
an Activision game.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, original Crash Bandicoot.
The same thing you can say about. I always associated the old 007 GoldenEye with Nintendo, but that was Rare Entertainment, which is owned by Microsoft as well.
I think the thing that's gonna probably kill PlayStation off, which is quite sad, because I don't really like Xbox to SVs. Really, that's why I got a PC. But
I don't like consoles, period.
Just
so
that
I don't care
all
about
their games are gonna go. Game Pass are pretty much buying the PlayStation.
I
pretty much
fucking hope so. I pay good money for that damn Game Pass. You better give me my games.
But the
That's
thing is,
exactly.
do you know the thing I'm happy about? You don't get fucking Spider-Man or God of War.
Well, fuck Spider-Man.
And they're two of my favourite games, so I'll stay.
Spider-Man makes me sad because I really like Spider-Man,
Yeah,
but God of War,
I
I've
do too.
never really.
I like God of War actually. I had a PS4 for a good while.
I played like the first couple. I think the first 2 games, and it felt like it was always the same thing to me.
Yeah,
so it was just,
yeah.
I'll be honest. That's
they're
the.
two of my favourites, so I don't mind playing PlayStation 2 games.
Well,
But I'm not a storyline guy, so.
I was gonna say God of War is right up my alley with the storyline, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So that is part of it. But yeah, they finally came through. So
Fuck, after all that.
I know.
Took
I
them a
know.
while. How long did it take? Yeah.
Well, they kept getting fucking shafted by governments, especially the U.S. Fucking crazy.
I wonder what they're gonna go after next.
Sega.
Fucking hope not.
Sega. I could see it. I could easily see it. They grab Sega.
But
They get Sonic the Hedgehog. Imagine Xbox owning Sonic the Hedgehog, man.
To be honest,
true.
I know it sounds. It's my opinion. I'd rather have Sega go to PlayStation, and fucking Xbox can have Nintendo.
Isn't Sega Mortal Kombat? No. Am I? Oh, it was just because I played Mortal Kombat.
I think Xbox is gonna go with. They're gonna get Nintendo. 100%.
I could see him going after Nintendo. I agree. Yeah, I could see it. But I don't think Nintendo will go to him though. I think that's the big thing. I think Nintendo is, strong enough as their own platform.
It'd be really cool if they didn't go with them. But sorry, we don't want to go with you. We're gonna go Sony instead, and it'd be like a slap in the face to Xbox. That would be hilarious.
What would we
dude, Nintendo and Sony are both Japanese companies. Nintendo wants nothing to do with Sony.
Well, could be something in it.
They're fucking rivals in the same fucking country. Nah, they're not gonna go. They're definitely not gonna go Sony. I mean, you could see that they've started bringing some of their shit over to Xbox, even. And Xbox has started bringing some of their shit over to them. Like, I think you can play Xbox Cloud on the Nintendo Switch now.
Thing is, Xbox is not even that good. To be honest, not really.
I mean, the Game Pass to me is pretty fucking genius. I mean,
I'm gonna say, like, if they're just gonna buy out every company, what's the fucking point?
Monopoly.
Point is that they throwing that money around. That's what that is. Yeah, if you were an investor in Activision, you just had a nice fucking payday is what you got. But did you hear?
But also, if you have monopoly over things, then afterwards you could start charging Sony for certain things, right? If they want access to or whatever to like a certain game or anything, then they could just be like double charge them or whatever, you know? Like they have the monopoly, they could choose to do whatever.
Did
So
you see they're keeping Bobby Kotick around though?
I personally just think they're greedy. I'll be honest.
Fucking, they're keeping Bobby Kotick around. I can't. I think they're only keeping him till the end of the year though, which is all right. But
the guy's an old man, anyways. Doesn't really matter. He's gonna be fucking kicking the bucket anytime soon.
I'm wondering what they're gonna do with fucking World of Warcraft.
I think it's. As somebody who was a massive fan of like WoW my whole life and everything like that, there is nowhere to go. It's like, just an example why I'm never gonna touch WoW again. It took them 6 months to make World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore, which was when you die, you don't have to restart every single time and stuff like that. The people in the community created that mod. It took them no time, and they created it, and it worked flawlessly and everything like that. It took them 6 months to actually come out with the official version on their servers, and it's exactly the same thing. Exactly. They didn't do anything different, and that fucking insulted me so much. I was like, really? You're going to do a beta and all this shit for the fucking WoW Classic Hardcore, and it's the same thing? You literally did not do nothing different. It's like mind-blowing to me. It's just mind-blowing. I don't know. It's like they really game developers really take us like we're fucking idiots. Because maybe some of us just don't know enough about game development, but like literally they're doing nothing. They're sitting on their ass and we're paying them for it. It makes no sense. So like the new Call of Duty looks great, but the thing is I know they probably cut a lot of fucking corners to get where they're at, just so they can make a couple extra bucks in their pocket. And I find that just sad because when we reminisce about the past games that we had played and stuff like that, there's so many just out of the box games that we used to play that. Remember at first we would like look at a game and go, I don't think that's even my type of game, and then we play it and we fucking glue to it the whole goddamn week, you know? Like there's just games that instead of copy pasting what everybody else does and copy pasting what you've done in the past, everybody's so scared to actually come up with an original goddamn idea. I'd rather be a hit and miss than to be known as a copy-paste person. But at the end of the day,
the problem is
if you're making your money and everybody, like you say, everybody continues to buy.
I'd say the problem is with the hit or miss, though, man. That could mean you're going bankrupt.
Yeah,
and that's the big thing. You make a hit and you miss, or if you make a game and it just misses, that means if you're a small company, you're bankrupt. You're gone. If you're a bigger company, that means, hey, that franchise is definitely gone. We're laying off thousands of people to recover those costs. And you also got to look. You also got to look at how expensive game development is now.
Yeah, because after that's people's livelihood and everything like that. That's true.
That's why I can't fault Activision for Call of Duty. It's because it's expensive as shit to make a game.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're not making a bunch of difference when they're making the new game, no. But they're still having, their map makers are still there, the scripting people are still there, the coding people are still there. Hell,
they're still listening to the community.
Yeah. I mean, they still got to do what they need to do to survive. Yeah. And that's the big thing, especially as a game developer.
It's just for me, this new Modern Warfare, like it's coming out, I guess I could stand by it and say, okay, they were trying. But I'll be honest, you can't throw it under my nose that the last fucking Modern Warfare that came out was bullshit. Like, there was nothing special to that one, to be honest. I mean, especially even when it came to Vanguard as well, that one was a huge flop, wasn't it? Like, nobody was really interested in that. I don't know.
Vanguard had a good story, though. I enjoyed that.
Call of Duty campaigns are always pretty solid.
Yep.
Well, I just hope Xbox by an Activision might actually fucking tell them to fucking fix this shit on their shitty Call of Duty game. It always breaks.
Anyways, anything else, boys? We're about to hit the hour mark.
Shout out to our GTA server. Come on now.
Yeah.
We didn't do that.
Yeah, true. Got to get some people in that GTA server. Been having some fun. We got some new people once again have joined in the server. Still doing some work.
Yep.
Probably gonna have another event soon. We had that event recently, the car show.
Yep.
Probably gonna think of something else next, or maybe a little community night between all the community members coming up soon. We'll think about it, but we'll let you guys know real soon. Thanks everybody for watching, and yeah, we'll see you guys next week.